Fire away, fire away. What's up, everybody?
Hey, howdy doody, howdy do.
What is going on?
Dude, just popping in here saying hello to everybody, man. There's already 12 folks in here. Trying to make sure I keep up with everybody that's popped in. How is everybody doing?
What's going on, folks? Let's see. Eli in the house. That freaky, creepy My Silver Journey dude. I think he's stalking us. What do you think?
100%. 100%. I got a
Well,
restraining order, but it doesn't seem to work.
it doesn't work when it's on you.
Yeah.
Relic Addicts, what's up? Pure Metals, Nash in the house. Welcome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else? Jim Thompson, of course. Can't stay for the stream. Daughter and grandma still visiting. That's awesome, dude. Glad you got family there.
Oh, that's always awesome.
MSJ just texted me, "You okay, brother?" It just came in.
I sent that like 5 minutes ago.
It literally, you heard the beep. It just came in.
I heard the ding.
That was you. It just came in. I kid you not. Snake Bite. Welcome, Snake. How are you? Let's see. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Mishy's in the house. How are you?
Oh, yeah, there's 18 already.
Yep. Nemo, I got your package. Very interesting package from Nemo. It was so cool. I'll have to go over it next video. But thank you very much. Nemo got here safely and very cool package. Very nice. I'm not even saying OTG in the house. You almost got me to say it. Who else? Captain Vic, welcome. Big Test. No, they already ate Big Test. I got to feed them early or else they'll bug the hell out of me. I think that... Oh, Kevin's in the house. FG in the house. B and Becky, good evening. Who else? We had some late. Liberty Coyote, what's shaking?
Mm-hmm. Buy Up Gold and Silver's just popped in too.
Buy Up Gold and Silver, how are you? And I think I'm caught up. I think we are caught up.
Yep, that's the full chat, caught up all the way.
Well, welcome to Stacker's Corner for everybody out there. And for those of you who catch the replay, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that. And today is what? The 6th of August. Oh, my. Can summer please just go away?
I hope it would. Please, faster, go away.
I need me some fall, man. I need me some fall.
Well, these last few days haven't been bad. It's been in the 70s and 80s, so it hasn't been horrible.
Yeah, I'm just a better person in the fall and winter. I don't know what it is. Probably because I'm from the Northeast, and this is just hell on earth to me. But
yeah, I'm with you.
You think I've been here so long? You think I would have gotten used to it by now?
No, it doesn't matter how long you're here. It's just miserable this time of the year.
Yep. Let's see. Had a few new additions. Avocado Stacker, stacking avocados. Really cool. Philip B, welcome.
Yep. And Michael Stacken has also popped in. There's Mishy. How you doing, Mishy?
Yep.
He says, and can Canada please put out the dang fires? We can't breathe.
I've been watching that. That smoke trail is crazy.
See, that tells you how much of the news I watch. I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, I heard. I don't usually get up with media, but I did hear about that. I understand. I was just browsing through before I got online. Apparently, there was another shooting in an army base just today.
Really?
Yeah, it was a sergeant too in the army. Used his own personal weapon. Didn't have an army.
Smokes.
Yep. So 4 were injured. Nobody killed, thankfully.
Yeah, that's good.
So our hearts go out to the shooting victims there. You can't even be on base anymore and be safe. That's not the first one. I believe the last one we actually had some guys killed.
Big Test.
Thank you,
Holy
Test.
Smokes.
Wow. Holy crap. Dude.
Wow.
Thank you.
Very kind.
That is so awesome. Steve Barnes, welcome. How are you? Southeast in the house. You guys are sneaking in on me at the last second.
Chris says 10 seconds to feed, 45 seconds to circle of death. Be right back.
Big Test, thank you. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome, you guys. We don't pander for for any kind of funds on this show, but it is appreciated. It helps with the shipping, no doubt, because that's what it ends up going to is the shipping for all the prizes that we put out.
Yeah, the last two streams, there was a lot of shipping, but but it was cool. It was cool. Thanks to y'all's generosity and whatnot with the donations and whatnot. It covered like 90%, 95%
Yep,
of the shipping costs. So
so cool.
thank you all so much. That was phenomenal.
Yep, and everything from the first Stackers Corner anniversary that has been out for a little bit. That should actually start arriving at houses. I've already been there, but if
Yep,
it
yep.
hasn't, just give it a minute. And I do have tracking on some of it. So apologies for getting my half out late. I've just these last 3 weeks, man. Holy hell,
Yeah, you've
miserable.
been slammed, dude. You've been off the wall slammed with stuff.
I thought about not even doing a video last Sunday. I'm like, I have so many other things to do.
I actually did not put out a video this
I
week.
saw that. I saw that.
There's been 2 weeks since I've started YouTube that I skipped, and this was one of them. I had a bunch of stuff going on that I was like, you know what? We're just not going to worry about it this week. Take a week off.
Yeah, Eli. Luckily, no one was killed. Heard that the shooter had no combat. He did not have combat experience. Thankfully, I don't know if that
Oh,
helped. He
good.
just a bad aimer. I don't know. I think he was logistics. The guy was an admin, for God's sake. He's like a logistics person or something like that. He wasn't even infantry.
Nemo, I was actually surprised. It didn't cost a whole lot to send my package to you. Um, but I think I shipped it UPS, not USPS, and it was actually quite a bit cheaper to ship overseas with them. So I'm gonna keep that in mind every time I ship now. I'm gonna ship it with UPS instead of the United States Postal Service.
Nemo, did you get mine? You should have gotten mine a while ago. I assume you already got it, but it didn't cost that much for me to send that over. I think it was
Yeah, it
like
wasn't bad at all.
$4 and change or something to go all the way to Scotland.
I don't remember the total cost, but it was less than 10. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it wasn't
Oh
bad. I recently sent a piece over to Cy the Sound Man, and it cost like $22. So I'm glad I found.
yeah.
I'm using Pirate Ship now, and one of the options is, showing the different ones that do it the cheapest, and UPS is the way to go for overseas. So
Right. OC says third week in a row where he put in notification and did not get them. Boy, I'll tell you what.
wow.
Sorry about that, OC. Unfortunately, I wish I could control that, but I can't. That's our beloved YouTube.
Ed Easy says beautiful copper round showed today. Thanks, guys. Wheel not rigged. I'm glad you got them. Those Standing Liberty copper rounds were a beautiful proof finish. They were absolutely stunners. And I got to keep one, and he got to keep one, and then we sent out the other 18 to all of y'all. And yeah, they're beautiful. Yep, I got one.
Nemo, no, nothing else needed, my friend. I appreciate you.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, those are cool. They were cool.
yep. Very nice pieces.
Unless I'm behind. I'm way behind on the chat here.
Let's
Okay. Nemo
see.
did get it. Okay, cool.
OC Stacker said he went to school with the shooter in Penn.
Really? Wow. What was he like back then? Do you have any idea? Of course, you know
Nino
what?
said,
A lot of these guys that end up doing this stuff, perfectly normal childhoods from time to time. You wouldn't have even known. And then you got the
yep.
other ones who are just complete loners. They just didn't. They grew up on friggin' with a phone in their hand or a laptop and never socialized. And I believe that is the biggest problem with our kids since the '90s, mid '90s ish, maybe 2000s, early 2000s. I think we stopped parenting. I think too many of us just stopped parenting.
Well, at
And
the same time, none of them are developing social skills anymore either,
they're not.
and
And you
it's
need
become
that.
quite the problem. Hey, Kraken, what's going on, dude? How are you?
What's
Chris
up,
in
Frank?
Virginia, what is up? How are you doing? And Mr. Happy Stacker, how you doing? Good evening to you.
I don't know about you guys, but I live in a neighborhood full of families, and this is the sign of the times right here. There's kids everywhere. They're everywhere. I see them get off the damn bus. Ask how many I hear on a weekend outside playing, or even a weekday. Zero, none. You never see them. You never see them.
Well, of course, we're a little bit older. We didn't want to be inside for nothing. And so we were outside running the roads, having a good time. Nobody had to worry about anything. And when the street lights came on, we had to be home. That was it.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you can't get a kid to stay or to go outside to save a life.
Dude, you couldn't get me back in the house. Once I left, especially on summer vacation, I'd leave them. I'd eat breakfast. I always had the same thing: English muffin with peanut butter and a bowl of cereal. And then I was
Yeah,
out. I was out the door, and you didn't.
all
I
day.
might come back for lunch. I might come back, but chances are I didn't come back till it got dark. So there's just no socialization anymore. That's part of the problem.
Steve says putting faces on milk cartons scared moms out of letting kids go outdoors. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess that had a few things, but as it turned into a world of everything being digital, everybody's glued to those screens,
Mm-hmm.
and now, of course, with a cell phone, everybody walks around with a computer in their pocket. So walking down the street staring at the screen, I mean, it's gotten pretty bad.
So I'm going to give a kudos on that comment because that is part of it. That is definitely part of it. When we grew up, if you were an 80s kid, you could run around and do whatever the hell you wanted. You didn't need to have parents
Yeah,
taking you to Halloween, trick or treating. You did
that's
everything
right.
on your own. We were independent.
Yep.
Nowadays, with so many freaking kooks out there, nobody trusts their kid being outside. So I do believe that is part of it. But
Snakebite says, "Man, growing up, we better be home at 5 o'clock for dinner. Ours was be home when the street lights come on, and if you aren't there for dinner, then you don't get to eat."
well, during the week,
So
Monday through Friday, my dad got home at 5 o'clock, and that
yeah,
was your ass better be there at 5 o'clock. So on the weekend, it was kind of wide open. Yeah, Southeast latchkey kid for sure, for sure. I had a key when I was
Chris
in like middle school.
Chris says, "I don't want to grow up. I still like riding a big wheel on the yes, sir.
How many of you
Those
guys
big
had big
wheels.
wheels? How many had
I
big?
yep.
I had one. I had that, and I had the green machine. Remember that one? The four
Oh
wheel.
man, see, the '80s were the best, dude.
That sound. Who could forget that sound of those plastic wheels on gravel? It was awesome. And then pulling the 360s. It was insane.
Big Tess says, MSJ, my wife just told my screen time is up for the day. See you next week. Well, dude, thanks for popping in and hanging out with us. And we'll see you next week. Hope you have yourself a great one.
Take care. Thank you again. Thank you again, Big Test. Much appreciated.
Remember, happy wife, happy life.
FG says there were just as many kooks. We didn't have the internet and didn't hear about it. Very true. Very true. And OC says it's the pedos he worries about. Yeah. I trust my kids when they were growing up, but didn't trust other people.
Knit Diver, how are you doing? Good evening to you. Steve Barnes says, I'm older than Big Wheels.
Wait a minute. Big wheels were out way before I was born. I'm not even gonna ask Steve.
Steve, you're not that old, dude. I mean, you're older than I am, but I bet you and Stack Attack are about the same age. He comes into Mr. Warren's shop all the time.
Weren't big wheels introduced in like the late 60s or something like that? Early 70s?
I have no idea. I just know we rode around on them until we got our first actual bicycles. And even then we'd still get on the big wheels just to slide around the streets and stuff.
Yeah, Snake, no truer words have ever been spoken, buddy. He says, enjoy the time you have. It goes by so fast and make it the best you can. I think we get so caught up in life that sometimes we're trying to get through the day, get our work done, get our chores done, and we just don't take the time to appreciate some things. I've been there. I get it.
Yeah, it's true.
I totally get it. It's very true.
Steve, you do not look like you're 70 years old, dude. You're doing well. Holy crap. Let's see. Snakebite says, enjoy the time you have. It goes by fast. Make it the best you can. Yeah, 100%. Spend all the time you can with family and friends. And, that's what it's all about. I mean, just running around doing nothing with nobody. You really don't have any meaning. You got to have family and friends and keep God with you, and everything will be right.
Yeah, Huffies. Boy, I remember my Huffy. That bike was.
That was my first bicycle was a Huffy.
Same. And you couldn't destroy that damn thing.
I drove mine into a parked car and busted I got stitches underneath the here where it peeled my skin off.
We set up a huge ramp, man. I think I caught like 4 feet of air and leaned a little too far over the front and face planted into the dirt.
Well, that's how I see kids from the older generations and whatnot. Just you're tough. You're outside. You took the beatings. You took the hits. Climb and fall out of a tree. Fall off the roof of the house. Kids, they don't do that stuff no more, man. They don't know what fun is.
No, they don't. SGT, yes, sir. 250, baby. 250, our beloved core. It'll be 250 in November.
I got, speaking of 250, I got my Army coin in.
I got mine in too, but it's spoken
So
for.
that's cool.
Jonathan,
That's
all
cool.
things silver gets that one.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd have known it was going to go for as much as it's selling, I wouldn't have done it. I would have just saved it and sold the damn thing.
Well, this one is going to go probably in the next couple of weeks. It's going to go to CAC for grading, and then it'll get sold after that.
What's up, Downing? Larry and his A.
See, 3-speed Schwinn and a banana seat. I had a bike with a banana seat for a little while. I don't remember what brand it was.
What was that
Jumping
brand
off
that
the roof of the garage?
had the chopper handles and the banana seat and there was a certain
The
brand.
Schwinn.
I think it was when it had the shifter on the.
I'm pretty sure it was a Schwinn. Yeah.
Dude, everybody wanted that one. Everybody wanted that one.
OC says jumping off the roof of the garage into the pool. We would jump off the roof of our garage with a rope swing and swing over across the yard and whatnot. And that rope snapped on me one day and I landed straight on my face.
You were probably a huge kid even back in the day. Oh, how tall were you when you were like a teenager? When you had to break 6 feet already?
No, well, I'm only 6'1" now, so I mean I'm not incredibly tall. I mean I couldn't tell you how tall I was back then, but I mean just average.
Yeah.
Let's see, we wreck our bikes and then go up and do it again. Absolutely. I mean, you get up, your blood gushing out of your knees and everything else. You just wipe that stuff off and keep going. Heck yeah. That was fun right there.
So I was a big time mountain biker. We'll get into the market watch here in a second, but I was a big time mountain biker a couple years back. I want to get back into it. I do want to get back because I was in tip top shape when I was mountain biking. That will wear the fat off of you. Boy, I'll tell you what, that's a workout, but you will lose a ton of weight mountain biking. Long story short, I was on the trail and I was on the downhill part, the final mile, and it's literally downhill. I had it cranked in the highest gear. I'm pedaling down the hill. I'm whizzing between trees and this and that. I come around this sharp corner. My knees are almost touching the ground, and I come back up, and there's a little kid in the middle of the path. I was like, oh. I locked him up, and I went over the handlebars, flipped into this bush, like a bunch of bushes, got cut up to shreds. And then the bike, it was like a Bugs Bunny moment. I look up, I'm like twisted up in the woods. I look up, there's the bike going, boom, lands on me. I'm like, so I got up and the woman is like, what in the world? You almost killed my kid. And I'm like, you do know this is a bike path, right? What the hell is your kid doing on this path? We thought it was a hiking trail. I'm like, oh my God, if I wasn't paying attention, that would have been bad.
Somebody would have got seriously clobbered.
So to make it worse, I landed in a nest of ticks. They were crawling all over me. The whole
that is horrid.
I could feel them. I like for days I could feel them crawling on me.
I stepped in a nest once.
Yep. You should have seen me when I got back to the parking lot. I was shredded. I was shredded up. This one dude looks at me and he goes, dude. I'm like, what? It was your arm. And I look down. I'm just trailing blood everywhere. I'm like cut up, bleeding. But fun hobby, truly.
Southeast Stacker says better a bike than an anvil. Yes, absolutely.
I miss the old Bugs Bunny cartoons, man. Those were great.
Yeah, because every time he gets shot in the face and all this, it was great.
Nowadays, you couldn't have the Mothers of America would never approve Bugs Bunny.
Dude, hey, Sir Alfred, how you doing? Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us.
What's up, sir?
But the cartoons in the 80s, they were extremely violent, and they don't allow that stuff anymore.
And a little touch of racism too.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Bugs Bunny was awesome. So was the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Absolutely loved it, and it was brutal.
You know what would never, ever, ever, ever be allowed on TV again? Sanford and Son, All in the Family, and what's the Jeffersons?
Sanford and Son was one of my favorite shows. I love that show.
I still watch that show, and I still die. I'm dying laughing from that show.
Red Fox was hilarious.
He was awesome. He was. I love that show. All in the Family. Forget it. Archie was just, man. He said whatever he wanted to.
No filter. No filter at all.
But back in the day, everybody knew it's TV, it's scripted, it's a joke. Everybody took it and like, you know what? It's just comedy. Nowadays, holy hell. You want to get blacklisted.
Well, everybody's just too literal about everything. Everybody wants to take offense to everything.
Yep.
So it's
sad. It's really changed.
Everything is so censored now. It's a real pain, which is one of the reasons why I don't watch TV anymore. It's just there's nothing on worth watching.
Yeah, I pay for
Fatty
YouTube
McButterpants. How are you doing?
I pay for YouTube TV and I hardly even use it.
I don't pay for any of that stuff. He says 1930s bugs was sexist, racist, everything, and hilarious. Yes. Well, what was the skunk's name? That's the
Pepe
skunk
Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew was always trying to rape that other skunk.
Oh my God, he was a total savage.
Oh, dude, a stalker and a fiend. And, he was.
You know what was funniest about Pepe? The cat would be doing 90 miles an hour running away, and Pepe's just doing ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom.
Yeah.
Ba-doom. He was so cool.
If you put rainbows on everything you watch, you'll accept it.
Maybe.
Fatty Bugs Bunny encapsulates all of my hobbies. You live a very fun life.
Yeah. What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? Nemo says, you guys have TCI enthusiast authentic anesthetic liquor over there. I can't read tonight. My grandmother would attack me if I would ever had haircuts and scrapes.
Ooh.
Head cuts and scrapes. We went home stung, scrape, cut, whatever, almost daily. If we weren't crashing our bikes onto something, we were climbing up trees or tromping through the woods. We were always getting cut up. And that's one of the things that kids are supposed to do. That's one of the ways you build up immunities is you keep going in and you're got bloody spots grinding in the dirt and you're building up immunities to the bacteria and stuff. That's why all the kids now get sick over everything because they have no immune system.
Speaking of getting stung, I found another freaking yellow jacket nest when I was cutting the grass. They were in the ground.
Oh, I hate when they're in the ground.
I got toe up. Man, I got torn up. Those things are savages, man. They're bastards.
Growing up, we walked around barefooted all the times, and the rocks didn't matter. But stepping on one of those nests barefooted was a bad day.
Dude, I probably my legs are just torn up, man. I probably have about 30, 40 stings easy. What sucks is when they start healing and they scab up. It's like having poison ivy, man. It's itchy as hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speedy Gonzalez was a national hero in Mexico. He was sticking it to the gringo. Yes. Him and Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Big test. I'm glad somebody else was doing that as a kid, throwing rocks at beehives. Man, when we found a big,
we did it.
If we found a big hornets, that was a whole day's of entertainment right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Giggling our butts off.
More folks popped in. We got Stewart's come in. Gatita's here. Hi, Desert Pioneer. How are you doing?
Gatita.
All right. Pure Metals is back. What's going on? He says, speaking of poison ivy, I had some wicked poison ivy over my legs a couple of weeks ago. Dude, if somebody burns poison ivy 2 miles down the road, I'll break out. I am so bad with poison ivy.
See, I can roll in it and I don't get it. It's weird.
See, that's my mother. She doesn't break out from it.
Well, I think we got the casual chat out of the way. What do you think?
Well, let's hit the market watch.
All right, guys, let's launch into the market watch. We can come back to Foghorn, Pepe, and all that stuff.
Foghorn, Leghorn. Oh,
classic. I said, boy. He was a character, man. I liked him. Mel Blanc
was him and the dog. I forgot the dog's name.
Mel Blanc did most of the voices for Looney Tunes, and he was just the man. And if you guys any sci-fi nuts in here, he also did Tweaky from Buck Rogers in the 25th century.
Really?
Yeah, that was Mel Blanc. All right, so today is, again, the 6th of August, 2025. I can't believe next month is September, man. Can't believe it. This year has just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on, but flying by.
That's when my age changes.
Yeah, that's right. You got a birthday coming up.
Yeah, next month.
See, I'm good for the year.
You've already had yours.
I'm good. All right, silver. Never-ending drama of silver. We're sitting at 37.76, so not bad. It survived that little ding there, and it came back pretty strong. It's down a little bit now, but look, 37.76. Come on, that's not
Still
bad.
strong.
That's very strong.
Yep.
But it is down. It is down a little bit. Gold is sitting at 33.68. So gold is down. It crossed over 3,400 recently, not too long ago, and now it's back under again. Matter of fact, all metals are down, to be quite honest. Platinum has taken a precipitous drop at $13.55 an ounce. It was, you remember, it was up in the 1400s, the mid 1400s. And palladium is also down to $11.39 an ounce. I did not check the gold to silver ratio, so if anybody in the chat has that,
I've got to start remembering that because you forget it every week.
I keep forgetting. If you guys are you guys playing the markets, NASDAQ, S&P, New York Stock Exchange, the Toronto Exchange, and Nikkei, all in the
88.9.
So it went up a tad. It went up because it was 88.1. But all the indices are up. So if you guys are playing the markets, you're having a good week. The dollar, unfortunately, is down, which is surprising because metals are down with it. That usually doesn't correlate. So
yeah, they usually go in opposite directions.
Yeah, so we got some weird stuff going on. For you crypto bugs, Bitcoin went down $3,000.
It was down further than that. It went all the way down to like 113.
Yep, sitting at 115 right now. My heart bleeds for you crypto, you Bitcoin owners. Ethereum is down to, that's actually up 3,683. Binance is 769. XRP is down $2.99. Doge is no change, 21 cents. And my algo is up. That's about the same, actually, 24 cents. So that is your market report for 6th of August, 2025.
Yeah, it's been a wild week for all the markets.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has. All right, so I got to catch up on the freaking chat now. Sorry, guys. Let's see. BDB. Yep, Chris gets it. Chris in Virginia gets it. He gets it. Let's see.
Oh, I missed something.
Mel Blanc was my hero. Yeah, Mel Blanc. That was a talented dude, Steve. He was a talented dude. Unbelievable voice characters. What's up? I remember the chicken. You're a chicken. I remember that episode. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, I can see we've missed some of this stuff during our conversation in the chat, so we do apologize. Y'all got we got pretty chatty there for a few minutes.
Kraken wants to know what I'm getting him for Christmas. Your 2 front teeth, Kraken.
A hard time.
Kraken, who is SGT? That would be SGT Stacking. A fellow
Chris
brother.
Virginia says Wilma was my hero.
Wilma was hot.
Flintstones was such a great cartoon.
I thought Wilma was hot as a redhead. Back in the day when you could fall in love with a cartoon character, right?
You're right.
Let's see. I've been busy. Steve does pours. Yep. Thought a maple tree. What was that? I thought a maple tree got caught around. Still have the eye. Oh, ooh, THS. Ah.
Yeah, I've had a few tree limbs catch me in the eyeball. That's some pain.
Buck Rogers. Yes, her name was Wilma. That was Erin Gray. I met her at a convention. The sweetest woman you will not meet. She is an amazing woman. Erin Gray is phenomenal. They had some babes on that show, and as a freaking 10-year-old, you're like, your mouth is just hanging open. Crazy times. Yeah, Pierre Nash, we are doing trivia tonight. We got a good one lined up for you. Got a fun one, just as always. Got some great stuff lined up. MSJ's got his questions. He's got some tough ones. I read them. You got some beauties in there.
I remembered to send them to you this time.
Yeah, you got some beauties in there. You got some easy ones, but boy, some of those other ones. Google is going to be busy tonight.
We've done this so many times now that it's getting harder and harder and harder. So, yeah, the questions are getting harder are getting harder for everybody because it's getting harder to find good trivia questions.
Yeah, you just got to make them up. I was going through, and of course, I've got a good one for you. My half is going to be movie clips,
Audio.
audio only.
I
So
like how you're doing that. That's pretty cool.
dude, it takes forever to put that damn video together,
Well, yeah, you gotta stitch all those clips together.
but it's worth it. I think you guys have a lot of fun with that one. Chris in Virginia, the spandex on that show on Buck Rogers, holy crap! No room for imagination on those things. Zero. Aaron Gray was the bomb. And what's her name? Princess Ardala.
There was no secrets.
No, Ardala was fine too. I thought Aaron Gray was better, but Mrs. Howell, Ginger, or Marianne, big test. I got to go with Marianne for Gilligan's Island. Always
Yeah,
loved Marianne. Always loved
Marianne.
Ginger was fake. Ginger was too fake. Mrs. Howell was too
Relic.
old.
Relic says, did any of you East Coasters search for the beach or search the beach for gold? Did I miss something?
No, I haven't. I've never done it.
Are you talking about did something happen or just do we on
No,
occasion?
I think he was just asking in general. Has anybody on the East Coast searched for gold?
Oh,
We got to go.
we got
We got to go to the mountains. Really, if we're gonna find anything, it's gonna be out in the mountains.
yeah. I've got a package coming from the Humble Stacker. He is actually sending me a gold panning starter kit. He said it's basically it's got everything I'm gonna need to get started. So, and he's also sending a little bag of pay dirt for me to start trying some stuff out. But I know Uari National Forest, which is only a couple hours west of you, there is gold in those streams. People pan out there all the time.
Mhm.
So we ought
We'll
to
have
do
to
that.
go.
sometime.
We're gonna have to make a trip out there and just, even if I don't find anything, we'll just crack open a beer, just have a good time.
Well, I mean, just you get it like an Airbnb or something like that and make a weekend out of it.
That's it. What's up,
I
West?
think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. Hey, West Texas.
Welcome, brother. All right, so today's topic, I don't know if you guys caught the thumb. I wanted to talk real quick before we get into trivia.
Dun, dun, dun.
The future of gold and silver. What do you guys think? Specifically, if the dollar goes kaput, I think is a great topic to get some input on what you guys think about that. Here's the thing. If the dollar were to go kaput, I don't think metals would take precedence right away. I really don't. I think it would take a lot of time.
Not.
It would take time. Goldbacks, everything you've got there. People are going to remember, I think 1% to 3%, somewhere in there, the population stacks.
Have metals, yeah.
Or they know, or they're familiar with what things. If you go up to somebody with what's a dime worth? A mercury dime is worth about what, $3 these days?
Right now, $2.80 to $3, depending where you go.
Do you think they're going to have a single clue that there's $3 in that dime?
Nope.
99% won't.
It's all going to be barter and trade for a while.
It is, and I don't think
they're going to be bartering services and goods.
Big time. And they're not going to want metals. They're going to want water, food, meds, bullets. They're going to want all the key survival stuff.
That's why it's good to learn necessity skills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm thinking about making thinking about building a chicken coop. Tell you that?
I'm coming to you for eggs.
I'm thinking about that. But yeah, Nash, good point. Says crazy. It only took a few generations to completely remove the concept of precious metals from 99% of the population. That's right. So when we came off the gold standard back in 71, was it 71? 70?
It's early 70s. I don't know exactly what year.
So 70 or 71. I think it was 71. I can't remember. It really, you're right. It put metals on the back burner. Nobody knew what they were. There was nothing back. The dollar was backed by the air in the air. That's it. So, but what do you guys think? Do you think? Do you guys think that metals will be
currency?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Say what?
Do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys think that metals would take over quickly, or more for the recovery stage? What are your thoughts on that? And what would be best? What kind of silver would work best? Silver and gold. What kind would work best?
Believe it or not, the stuff that you hate, which is the ultra fractional, when it actually does turn into a currency, you're going to need little tiny fractional for some stuff.
Here's my thing,
like 10th ounce and up.
Here's my thing about fractionals. You know where I stand on fractional silver. I hate it.
Yeah, and
I can't
because of
stand it.
the premiums, but
But
everything
there's
I've got
another
for
reason.
my fractionals, all my fractionals that I've kept, I've gotten for pretty much spot, and you can find those deals.
Oh yeah.
But like you said, usually they're insanely overpriced, where you're
Yep.
paying twice spot for like 10th ounce in grams, sometimes 3 times spot.
Yep.
And that's when I don't pick it up. I only pick it up when I find it for spot or maybe just a couple percent over.
So that's my first problem with tiny silver, the price. Second problem, you take one of those little freaking gram bars up to somebody, hey, I need some of your eggs. You want to take this little thing? They're gonna look at it like, what the hell is that?
Well, it's going to be
Again,
like
most
that with
people don't. They
all of
don't
it,
know.
and in the case of if the economy completely crashes, for
Mhm.
me, I say it's going to go straight to bartering and trading for goods and services for
Absolutely.
probably the better part of 6 months to a year before any kind of metals start becoming anything.
I
Because
gotta,
after that, you give it 6 months or a year, and communities will start to form, and trust will start to form with different people,
yep.
and eventually, then a currency is going to have to happen. And it's just like it did. You go back a few thousand years. They were using seashells, and eventually it slowly turned into metals. And it'll happen again if everything collapses, but it's not going to happen right out the gate.
No.
There's just no way.
It'll take some time. And part of that problem is really, again, recognition. For you guys who are familiar with me, you know what my favorite fractional silver is, right? You know what it is.
Who, me?
Yeah, you know what my favorite fractional silver is. What is it?
I have no idea.
Think about it. What do I have the most of?
You're talking about the 1 ounce.
No, fractional.
Oh, constitutional.
Constitutional. I have
Mercury dimes.
more mercury dimes than I can even stare at. Um, I totally believe in constitutional, but
Yeah,
I don't stack Roosevelts because I didn't want something that had. There's two things. There's good and bad about
because
roses.
the
The
design.
design's still in use. That's
Yeah.
one. Second thing, that's the bad. The good is you can find rosies in perfect condition, which means the silver weight.
All the silver's there.
If we're gonna go by weight, it's got way more than Mercs for the most part. So, still my favorite.
Um,
My favorite fractional silver is always going to be 90%.
Nan, you're absolutely correct. Combi bars are a great option if you can get them at the right price.
Yep.
They generally have insane premiums on combi bars, but if you can get something like that at regular bullion prices, buy all you can get.
High Desert Pioneer had a good point. That's why you need to be bartering and educating now. It'll be too late when the
Yeah,
control grid drops. But
yeah, absolutely.
we know that. You guys in the chat know that. But the rest of you can talk until you're blue in the face. The rest of the
General public.
population, they don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
They don't care.
exactly.
They don't want to hear it. What am I going to do with that? I can't eat that. What do you want me to do with that gold? I can't eat it. What do you want? I can't shoot it. They don't know. They don't. Too many people don't know, and that's going to be part of the problem.
And well, it's just like Steve Barnes said earlier, 22 caliber bullets are going to be money. And it's absolutely correct. Ammunition is going to be major. And that's why I have tens of thousands of rounds of ammunition because of that exact same thing. And especially 22,
Yep.
because it's good for small game hunting. So it's easy to carry around a lot of it for exchange, and everybody's going to need it for small game hunting. So yeah, 22s are a really good choice to stack up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm big on 9, and I got plenty for the ARs, plenty for that. I try to carry a little bit of everything, but I usually buy a box. I buy a few boxes a month and just stack them away.
I need to start buying it again. I haven't bought any in a few months, or a few years actually. My largest stash is 22, and then 9mm, and then ammo for my AR. But yeah, if I've got to get back in the habit. I don't go to Walmart hardly any anymore. I had a habit of every time I walked into Walmart, I'd buy a box of something. But I never go to Walmart anymore.
I got a guy down the street. I hate Walmart. Scabby,
Oh,
scummy. I feel like I need a shower after I get out of Walmart. Disgusting. People walking around with their ass crack hanging out. They come in pajamas, yelling at each other, getting into fights in the parking lot, dinging your car with damn carts. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good. I'm good. I just saw somebody had a good point. Da, 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 da.
See, point
Cranky.
reminder: the Walking Dead communities. Yeah, actually, I mean, hey, I don't think something exactly like that'll happen, but it's the same kind of communities. Absolutely.
Well, here's the thing: if things go south, I'm going to tell you right now. You guys have seen what panic does. You remember the toilet paper scam? Remember that? People
Yeah.
went nuts. Took all the damn toilet paper. I mean, it
Yeah.
got to the point where we had to use leaves from the backyard. It's crazy. But that was just over COVID. Can you imagine if food and water are threatened? What this country is going to eat itself alive, alive.
It's going to be the worst in the cities because you can't hunt in the cities either.
Mm-mm. Well, you can
So
try to steal my crap, and we'll be hunting.
yeah. But I mean, hunting for food and stuff. The
Yeah,
folks
right,
that,
right.
like me, that lives out in the country, you got natural hunting areas and stuff. But up in the cities, that's going to be even harder. Everybody's going to be fighting for the food and stuff like that. And fuel's going to be insanely important.
Fuels, meds.
So
My God, meds. People, there's
fuel
so
and
many people
medicines.
that need meds right now, and for those that are on critical meds, you may as well. They're done. They're done. Once that diabetes medicine goes out and the heart medicine goes out, all whatever else they're being treated for, those folks they're gonna be miserable.
Fatty
So
McButterpants, he says 80% will be dead in the first 6 months if it's a total collapse. I don't know the exact percentage, but it's going to be high. And it's going to be from a lot of people fighting and killing over resources.
they said for an EMP, electromagnetic pulse, they
Yep.
said it'd be 90% dead within 6 months, and that's just because they don't know how to survive. They just
Yep.
it's gonna be dog eat dog out there,
Boy
literally,
Scouts. Boy
literally.
Scouts. I still got my Boy Scout handbook. I know how to get around.
Steve says you don't want to be in any city. Correct, sir.
Yep.
Correct. You definitely don't want to be in the city. West, good point. A lot of activity in Yellowstone. I got into an argument with somebody over that somewhere online. I forget. It was in one of the forums. He said, basically, I said, that's a game changer. If Yellowstone blows, that is a game changer for this country.
Yeah.
I mean,
They've talked about that in the past. It would be one of the biggest volcanic explosions
huge.
ever.
Canada, U.S., it's going to be affect the whole
Yeah.
freaking everything. It's going to be affected, and it's going to be a long time before things get back to normal.
Big Test says, I'm sitting on acreage. Good luck. I'm coming to your house, dude. I'm gonna hang out with you.
I got my 1.5, not nearly enough, but it is what it is.
That's about what we have. And
I got
mean,
enough to protect it.
It's easier to defend smaller area, but
Yeah.
if you have a large area that you actually know, you're going to be well off.
Yeah, Steve, Yellowstone could actually wipe out the U.S. It's the fallout and all that other crap. It would be bad. It's going to be ugly, and that thing is grumbling too. I'll tell you, I hate to even spread that, but it is grumbling. It has been for quite some time. So
wow, Southeast Stacker, he's sitting on 90 plus acres.
Nice.
Everybody go to Southeast Stacker's house if a nuke drops. Everybody go
we
to.
said we said we had to start a community. We're heading to your house, man.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, come on. Nobody rides for free.
I'll bring a tent. That's all good.
Well, hopefully we don't experience that. Our children don't experience that. Our grandkids don't experience all that. But the world as we know it is, this country in particular, so freaking confused, man. It's just, we're split. We're literally split down the middle. And as far as politics, it's people not, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to be frank about it. People not knowing what, or not sure what their gender is, what bathroom to pee in. It's just, I've never seen
nothing. It really doesn't mean anything now, but it'll mean really nothing then.
I can't recall seeing in my lifetime. I can't recall ever seeing a country so divided as we are right now. It's sad. It's really sad, but who knows? Who knows if we recover from all this? We'll see.
Frankie, you are absolutely right. He says, even with an acre and a half, you ought to be planting food, plants, and medical. Actually, I've got a friend of mine who is supposed to be getting me some MREs, large amounts of MREs as well. And those are great to have if you have them because of the shelf lives.
Yeah, they're great to have if you didn't live on them for 2 years.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different conversation. But
Oh my gosh.
and we used to eat them all the time in the Boy Scouts when we went camping. They were great to take camping. But
If
they're
I
great. They're great emergency foods.
They've gotten better. I'll give them that. They've gotten better. So
God is
Cranky
still on the
says, God,
throne,
yep,
guys. No
God
worries.
is on
You're
the
at
throne.
100%.
Got to have your faith.
Exactly.
Got to have your
Yep.
faith.
Yeah. If you
Gen
ain't
Z
got
will break
nothing
down.
else.
Gen Z is going to break down if their phone is off for more than a day. Right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, that EMP could be deadly, man. That's nothing's going to work unless you put it in one of those canisters.
Well, even us that grew up in the 80s and 70s and even further back, we've gotten so used to all this technology too. Don't be fooled. It's gonna drive us nuts as well, but we'll be able to recover from it a lot easier than the from the year 2000 and newer, from the year 1995 and newer, because of the electronic world. It didn't grow up really, or it didn't exist really when we were growing up.
You know what
We
else you
just
can say goodbye to?
we developed with it.
You know what else you can say goodbye to if that happens? All that crypto. Bye-bye.
That's okay. I don't have
Crypto,
much.
some people do. They got a lot to lose. I'd be like, look, the way this world is going, I'd cash it in and live the rest of my life in luxury if I had that amount.
I
Wes,
remember doing nuclear drills in elementary school in the 60s. I heard about that. We didn't have that stuff when we were growing up, but yeah, I did hear about that a lot happening
my
in the 60s.
my dad used to say, he'd say that they were like they were going under desks and whatnot. And
Yeah.
just getting, like going under a desk is going to do anything for you in a nuclear drill. I mean, come on. You're going to get blown away no matter what you do. A desk isn't going to make a difference. But I guess it was for peace of mind. So, West, yeah, you said it, brother. He said MREs better get that laxative, because I'll tell you what, back in the day, those things would plug you. They plug you up like you wouldn't believe.
Well,
You'd know
it'd be
too.
good to have that kind of stuff along with lots of medical supplies, and which we need to up our medical supplies. I got several kits, but I need to get some more. But seeds, I've got to look into the best way to preserve seeds, because I want to have a good stash of those as well.
See, here's the thing about seeds. Even the survival seeds are only good for like what, 6 to 8 months. That's the special ones.
There's
Regular
there's some of
seeds.
them out there that goes. There's some of them that go out there, as far as I know, that go into the years.
Yeah.
And but whichever ones, you just got to remember to change them out as they're coming close to their expiration.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Seeds, put them in the freezer. I never thought about that.
Might work, because if you buy Walmart seeds in the regular pack, they're no good.
Yeah,
They're not
Fatty
going to last.
McButterpants, he says seeds in Mylar, they're good for years.
That's
Yep.
true. Seal them up. Seal them up. That's right. I didn't even think of that. Fatty also said he's okay except for missing this channel every week. What'd you miss, Fatty?
Seeds last for decades if stored well, cold and dark. Yep, exactly. The hard part is keeping them cold, especially in the areas where we live, because it's freaking hot here. But
Yes. If they're not sealed, they'll grow in the bag, given anything, a little bit of moisture.
7 Stacks, what's up?
Hey, Seven.
Did you get I sent your poker chips out. I don't know if you got them yet. Drills to go under the desks or sit along the walls in the hallways at school. Wow.
We didn't really do anything back in the 80s. It's
Yeah, for
Cold
me,
War.
it was the 80s, so
Cold
yeah.
War. Nobody was pressing buttons or threatening. I mean, they were threatening every day. Oh, I'm going to push the button. No, you're not going to push the damn button. If you push the button, we push the button. What good is it? Everybody loses, you dork.
I harvest most seeds from my garden every year. Well, see, there you go. You're getting them fresh, and you can preserve them how you want from fresh.
Amen.
That's an absolute skill to have.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
For sure. My biggest thing is in a bug out situation. I've got like I keep stuff handy where in case we ever had to bug out. Again, I don't foresee bugging out in the next 10, 15, 20 years. But you never know. You just never know.
Everything I grow is from heirloom seeds, period. Last year's makes next year's garden.
Yep.
That's a fantastic way to do it, because then you don't have to keep buying them every year, and you've got good seeds. Let's see. Yep. I will be back home tomorrow. We'll let you know, MSJ. Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
So yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Everybody here seems to be confident in what they're doing. That's great. But that's just us. We know better. We're smart.
Would those be Mary Jane seeds?
My neighbor, dude, they smoke that stuff. I get high on the friggin' secondary. I mean, that's like I'm out there cutting the grass and I come back, I'm
I can't.
stoned.
I can't be around it. I'm allergic. So
It
if I
doesn't
start
bother me.
smelling it, I go the other way.
But I have to do we do drug tests, we do law enforcement backgrounds. I can't be touching
Yeah.
any of that stuff. So not me. No drugs. Can't do them. Never really did, to be quite honest. Messed around with pot back in high school and didn't care for it. Didn't do anything really. Just got hungry. Next thing I know, I was making a tuna fish sandwich in somebody's house. Where's the Miracle Whip? Where's the Miracle Whip?
Yep. It's the reason for 24-hour gas stations.
Yeah, right.
Got to go get your nachos in the middle of the night.
OC, yeah, looking for the Oreos. I'm not a big cookie eater anymore. I've kind of Doc yelled at me, said I had to cut down on sugar and carbs and all this. Tell an Italian guy he can't have carbs. My God, bread, rice, and pasta. Terrible for me.
You know what? You're not going to believe this, but I went to go see my nutritionist today, and she said I'm not eating enough carbs.
I want your problem.
It's like, yes, I'm having pasta.
Oh God, I want pasta so I want a big damn lasagna is what I want. For sure.
I
But
think
yeah,
the last one I had was at your house,
that's the last time I had it too.
and that was like 6 months ago.
Oh God, don't remind me. Yeah, it is what it is.
Best of SHTF drug would be meth. I don't know. I don't want no parts of none of that stuff.
I don't mess around with that stuff. I don't mess around with any of it, but I certainly wouldn't mess around with that.
Hell, I don't even drink, dude. I quit drinking 20 years ago.
I'm not. You know what's funny
It,
is
just, it got boring. It got boring.
I have the full bar upstairs,
I know you do.
and I never drink from it. Full bar in arcade. It's a barcade, fully stacked, fully stocked.
Dude, you have your own Jaeger dispenser.
Zero shot, zero temperature shots. It's awesome.
Uh-oh. Man now has a craving for baked ziti.
Oh, it's so good. So good, man. Big Tess says, stay away from gas station sushi. Oh, God. That's making my stomach ache just thinking about it.
Larry, how many cars? What are they talking about?
Probably Hot Wheels.
Oh, I'm sure.
Meth is not Nat Z approved. Probably not. Oh, well, anyway. Well, that was an interesting conversation. Everybody seems to be, yeah, you're muted, buddy. You're out.
Snakebite says the only drug he does at his age is a leave.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I had to start taking. I have not been sleeping at night. I wake up every freaking hour, so I've had to start taking some little sleep aid, little gummies, little vegetable gummies, vegetarian gummies. It helped last night. First time I tried them, it helped a little bit, but I was still up by 4:30.
I could hear an echo of myself.
I can't hear it.
Now it's gone. Now it's gone. I only heard it like twice.
All right. So what else is going on?
One time at band camp. Yep. Benadryl for me. Yep. You know what? I can remember. So that's another thing back in the 80s. That's how folks would, if their kids wouldn't sleep, that's how they put them to sleep.
Hey,
Benadryl or NyQuil or something like that. Knock them right out.
Cough syrup back in the 1800s. Hell, it had cocaine in it. Or no, what was it? Heroin or cocaine? I can't remember.
Cocaine. Yep.
Cocaine.
Yep.
Back in the day, man.
Well, you know, I grew up where toothaches were treated with bourbon, and I did it with my kids because it works and numbs it right out. They don't do that stuff anymore.
Yeah, Fatty has Benadryl for sleeping. Yeah, that would work.
Cranky says, "Don't try to take my coffee." You don't have to worry about me. I do not drink coffee.
Chris in Virginia, I totally agree. I think that this community is, they do have a good dose of prepper in them. I agree with that completely. Most of us in the community, you hear us talking about, the need to prep, have your basics, have your meds, have all your stuff. I think we're a smart bunch. Most of us. I can't account for everybody. I've run into some doozies there. No, you're good. This guy's all right. He's all right. He's all right. But no, that's crazy. So have you bought anything this week, or are you kind of on the DL?
No, well, no, because I go on Fridays, so I haven't been to the shop yet. Um,
I'm taking this
last
week.
week,
I'm taking a week off.
last week I ended up picking up 6. I was not planning on picking up that many, but I got 2 mint condition 1985 Libertads.
Nice. I'll pick
I
those
got
up when I find them.
I got 3 Tillawas.
You got to steal.
And I
You got to steal on those.
what did I pay for? I think I paid 38 for these. A great price.
They're going in the 40s, easy.
And the Double Dragon, and I picked this up for 43, I think 43 or 44. These go for 50, $60. I couldn't pass that up.
Yeah, so I'm taking this week off from the LCS. No visit. Looks like I'm gonna have to replace the refrigerator, and I'm so pissed off about it. I can't even begin to tell you.
You have to
never, folks in the chat, never buy a Samsung appliance. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Our washer, dryer, and microwave are all Samsung.
This refrigerator is I spent like $3,000 on this beast back in the like it's only what 5 years old, 6. I've replaced the condenser motor and the motherboard 3 times. The damn thing freezes up and it doesn't circulate. So I'm tired of putting money into it. The repairs on average are like $750 to $1,000.
Fatty says buy an old fridge. They last longer.
They really do. This new crap they got today, it's too complicated. Once they started putting computers and all this other crap in them, they started getting worse. But that's like everything from back in the day. Everything worked better. Cars were made of steel. They were tanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now
they didn't have computers in them.
They didn't have all that crap. I could open up
What's
a car.
Jack Norton?
Hey, Jack. I could flip open I had a 69 Tempest, and I could flip that hood open. I knew exactly what everything was, where it was, what it did, and I could replace every bit of it. Nowadays, I open the hood of the Challenger. Forget it. I got to look for where to put the oil.
And there was room. My first was a 73 Mustang.
You could
and I could pop the hood and climb in with the engine to work on it.
Yep, I had plenty of room.
There wasn't a stitch of electronics in that car anywhere aside from the radio.
Everything's electronic in my Challenger. Every last freaking thing. And
dude, even the accelerator. Yep. There's no direct connection between the pedal and the fuel system. It's all electronic. I mean, it's ridiculous. But that's just the way it is.
I was going to put a pedal commander in there in the Challenger. Have you seen those? Yep. Tune it out and give you a little bit more kick. Mm-hmm. And then the more I thought about it, the more I started reading the reviews. It was setting off people's check engine lights and messing up their sensors. And I was like, you know what? This car's fast enough. I don't need to be playing around with it. It's fine just the way it is. No mods. I'm not modding it. The only thing that's been modded,
you got a scat pack anyway.
Yeah, the only thing that's been modded, you got cold air intake, and you got a boiler exhaust on it. It's really the only mods that have been made to it, and I'm not doing anything with it.
Fatty says, I won't buy anything that you can't find the dipstick in less than 3 seconds. I've owned a car that didn't even have a dipstick. None of them for any fluid. You had to have them checked at the dealerships.
Boy, they knew what they were doing when they made that car.
Yep.
It's like BMW. I used to have a BMW, and you could only take them to BMW dealers, really.
Well, for the longest time, the tools required for them were only allowed to be sold to the dealerships, so you couldn't get the tools to work on them.
Yep. Well, needless to say, that was the last time I owned a BMW. Never again. Never again. I'm good. As cranky as we are with American vehicles, I will buy American. For me, the wife got the other one. That's not American. She got the British one.
Yep. Yes, Chris, it was a Honda.
Good Hondas, man. They'll run for 200,000-300,000 without even blinking.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. The one I've got's right at 300,000 on it, and it runs fine. Transmission's messed up in it now, but it runs beautifully.
Nan, if your Samsung fridge is 13 years old, you're blessed. Mine didn't even make it to 6, and that was $1,400 in repairs later. So that thing is out of here. I can't wait to get it gone. And I swear I'm going to get one of those cheap little 70s one. Remember those things? You had a freezer on top and a refrigerator on the bottom. Why get fancy? Gold related question from West. Pre-33 or 2016 half-ounce gold walking Liberty. You know me.
That falls
I'm a pre 33 guy.
well, that falls into collectability.
Yep.
That Walk in Liberty is going to have quite the premium on it. It's part of that 3 coin set, and if you can find them, those are stupid expensive.
I think premiums are actually down on pre 33 right now. It's a good time to buy. So you got to do your comparison. But me personally, pre 33. But you need to have both. I mean, if you're gonna reconcile your gold stack, you need to have a little bit of both. Obviously, pre 33 we'll get killed on it if it comes down to SHTF because it's fractional when it comes down. Even the double eagles aren't full; they're not a full 100%.
They're just shy of an ounce. That's the only large gold coin I have is a pre 33 double eagle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, OTG said he rented a Tesla at work. A headlight went out. Had to trade it in for another one because the bulb can only. Yep. Good luck replacing even a damn light bulb in these cars these days. You got to be a contortionist just to get up in there to get it.
Big Test with a $5 super chat just landed 3 more bids tonight. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you, bud.
Oh, you know what? I gotta go check my watch list. I got a couple ancients on watch lists over on eBay. I missed one today.
I wonder if we're watching the same ones. That'd be great.
Oh, I'm gonna strangle you.
I got a bunch of them on my watch list. I got a bunch of ancients on my watch list, buddy.
The one I was watching, I bet I've already missed it. I completely forgot about it earlier today.
Yeah, Cranky's asking if pre 33 is getting melted. I would say no. I think the majority of the community is aware of their numismatic value. But who knows? Who knows?
It didn't even sell. I looked over real quick. It didn't get a single bid.
Really?
Yep. And the starting bid was $68.
Who was it?
Who
was on it?
Septimus Service.
I just bought him.
It was a 1 denarius.
Yeah, I just bought him. I just added him to the collection not long ago.
Yep, I fully intended to get that one today, and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I'm bidding on a Caligula. I have bids out now on a Caligula, a Commodus, and a Marcus Aurelius. I got 3 that I'm in on. So those were my big 3. I wanted all 3 of those. Nero I wanted because he was such a jerk.
Cranky says, "Is it true? I'm hearing pre 33 is getting melted."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I can't believe anybody would melt pre 33.
I do know all the dealers in my area. They're all buying like crazy. I mean, I've never seen Mr. Warren with so much inventory for silver. He's got a lot of gold, but he told me over the course of the last week he spent $57,000 on silver, just silver. And my other local shops, they're buying it like that as well. So
crazy.
When that price started falling, everybody started selling. And it's just panic selling.
OTG is making some sense. It says it's coming in but not retailing fast enough. I get that because
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
You're dealing with that numismatic premium on top of it, and gold. Let's face it, gold is ridiculously expensive right now, and it's out of a lot of wheelhouses of a lot of stackers. I'm not buying a bunch of it. I've cut way back. So it's sad. I mean, there's some serious history behind those, but there was history behind the silver ones too, the 90%, and they're still melting those like crazy. So it is what it is. But we have got to kick in the trivia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I got to bring it up, so I'll have my questions ready to go. Here we go. I got that.
Good night, Snake. Thanks for being here, bud. Appreciate you. Stay blessed.
Always good to see you, buddy. Have yourself a great night.
Yes, sir. We'll see you next time.
All right. So let's fire away with some trivia then.
Well, you're up first.
All right. Is everybody ready?
Gotta get my book out.
There you go. I got my notepad. And y'all, I've got, let's talk about real quick before we start this, the giveaways from the last 2 weeks. I'm still waiting on one person to get back with me, but Tony, he won 3 of the copper rounds and he told us to pay it forward tonight. So we've got those to give away tonight. Then we have our trivia questions as well. but I am still waiting on one person to get back with me for their win. And if y'all look back in last week's video description, I've got a list of everybody that won something. So go check and make sure if you've won that you've gotten a hold of me. Because if it goes until next week, we're going to have to re-gift that one.
Dude, I waited for 2 weeks to get everybody in. 2 weeks.
Yep.
And that's why my stuff was late getting out, because I only wanted to make one trip to the post office.
Well, I'm lucky the post office is in between me and work, so I stop on my way.
Mine is crowded, man. The line's usually out the door. That's what I hate.
Do you have the access to the giveaway tool?
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about that thing. Yeah, let me.
Yeah, because I want to gift those as before we leave tonight. I want to re-gift this one out for Tony.
Got the comment picker. That's not it. Giveaway tool. Yep, I got it.
Yep, it's the StreamYard giveaway tool.
Yep. Stacker's Corner, 6th of August. All right, got it.
Yep, and just put like for the keyword, just put copper or something like that, and folks can start putting that in there. And right before the stream's over, we'll spin it.
All right. So we'll do that. I've got that ready to go.
Did you already activate it?
Yeah, it's activated. Hang on.
All right.
Let me just put copper. So it's copper you're giving away, the 3 coppers?
It's the 3 Standing Liberty coppers. And go ahead and activate that, and folks can start putting in the copper now. And we will draw that after the trivia.
All right. Well, I got 2 things. I guess you can't do more than one because I got the trivia.
Well, we could do that one. We can do that one and then spin again for the other one.
All right.
If you've got something else to give away.
Yep. All right, so let me make sure it's collecting. Yeah, it's collecting. The entries are adding up, guys. So go ahead and do it.
Y'all just put copper in the chat.
Unfortunately, I can only do one screen at a time.
All right, so let's start the trivia, and we'll start off with. Let's see.
Good luck, everybody.
We'll start off with this one, a movie trivia, because I know you're doing some of that tonight anyway. So, in the movie Guardians of the Galaxy, who did the voice for Groot? So, who was the voice actor for Groot?
I know who it was. I am Groot.
Yeah, I am Groot.
I'm Groot. That's who it was. I'm Groot.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Underrated movie, by the way. I didn't get into it at first, and then I watched it, and I found it pretty entertaining.
Relic. All right. Yes, it was Vin Diesel.
You got it. Relic on the job already. Look at Relic going.
Relic Addicts. Got one for you. Yes, Vin Diesel.
All right. Hopefully you guys can still hear this, right? Where's my thing, y'all?
All right. You want to explain this one to them real quick?
Yep. So this same as I did last time. Basically, you're going to hear an audio clip, and you've got to guess the movie. Pretty simple. So
easy.
Yep. Have fun with this one. Have fun,
James
guys.
Earl Groot.
All right. Where am I at here? All right. You guys ready? Here we go.
Hey, Humble. What's up, Humble?
Hopefully, let me know if the audio is off.
Which is just a delay. That's all it is. All major theme parks have delays. When they opened Disneyland in 1956, nothing worked. Yeah, but John, if the Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, the pirates don't eat the tourists.
You guys hear that okay?
Humble, make sure you put copper in the chat. Pure Metals.
Pure Metals.
Pure Metals got it. Yeah, Jurassic Park.
Classic. And not one of them has equaled that movie to this day.
The first one was definitely the best.
First one was the best. 1993. Can you imagine? 1993. What the hell happened here? Crying out loud. That's a long time. All right. Good job on that one. You're up.
All right. 1986. What was the name of the space shuttle that exploded on takeoff? 1986 space shuttle that exploded. What was the name of it?
Rosie O'Donnell.
I remember watching that on TV when it happened.
We all did. We were in school.
All right, I've got Steve Barnes first.
I've got Steve as well. Good job, Steve.
Right. Yes, it was the Challenger.
That's one of them everybody was going to know, but who was going to be the first one to put it there?
Yep.
So that
was one of my easy ones.
Yeah, he's got some tougher ones coming up, guys.
Yeah, so there's some rough ones in here.
All right, Steve, I got you down. All right, here we go. Movie number 2.
For my turn, I'll never put on a life jacket again. So 1,100 men went in the war. 316 men come out, and the Sharks took the rest June the 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb.
Looks like B and Becky got it first.
Who got it?
I said Jaws. B and Becky has it first on my screen.
B and Becky has Jaws. Everybody else everybody got it after that. That's right. B and Becky, good job. That was the speech.
Bellows, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Just received my GAW. Thank you. Fantastic. I'm glad you got it.
So you and Gatita got it.
Let's see. 7 Stacks. I was delivering mail. I remember whose box it was when it exploded. I was sitting in front of the TV, right up against the TV, and watched it when it happened. Yep.
We were in class. Had the TV on the TV cart rolled out.
Yep. All right. All right, y'all. Get your Googles ready. The Great Wall of China was built to protect against what group of people? The Great Wall of China was built to protect from what group of people?
Gatita, yours was combined.
Holy smokes.
Gatita, yours was combined with Bellows. So when that gets in, both of them are in there.
Steve Barnes, dude, you knew that one off the top of your head. Yes, it was the Mongols or Mongolian, same thing.
They were rough. Those dudes were rough.
Yes, sirree. Wow, he didn't Google that one because he came out with it quick.
All right,
nicely done.
Let's hit that. Let's hit the next movie. You guys ready? Here we go.
What's the matter with me, baby? What's the matter with you?
What happened to the Denny's Zircon men at the beach?
I do not know. I mean, maybe there's 2 of us, right? Why did you take out a missing persons ad? Try the yellow pages. I don't know.
You're a fake and a phony, and I wish I'd never laid eyes on you.
I saw somebody already had it.
Chris in Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good call. Grease.
You know, I didn't recognize that until I recognized his voice. It was like, oh yeah, that's Grease.
I wasn't even allowed to watch that movie back in the day. They were like, no, you're not watching that.
It's too vulgar.
It was vulgar. I mean, we didn't know as kids what half of that stuff meant. I was like, oh. When they started singing about the car, I was like, oh. All right.
All righty. Let's do a little on the easier side. It should be on the easier side for the folks that are in our chat. 1986. What major nuclear accident occurred?
Good year.
So, what major nuclear accident occurred in 1986?
Unless you lived in that area. It was a good year.
Correct. Peer Metals. Yes, it was Chernobyl.
Peer got another one.
Yes,
Nash got another one. So I got Nash and Steve tied at 2 apiece.
Yep.
And then Relic, B and Becky, and Chris with 1 apiece. All right, here we go. Moving right along. We're moving this. We're actually moving this one pretty well. Here we go.
Who's president of the United States in 1985? Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan? The actor?
Love that movie.
Then who's vice president? Jerry Lewis?
One of my favorite movies.
That's an easy one. That's an easy one. Somebody should be all over that one.
FG Stacker. All right.
Yep. FG. Good job, FG. Fantastic
Sweet.
movie. I have really fond memories of that movie because we were on a family vacation with 3 other families up in Maine, a summer of '85 when it was released. And we all dragged everybody and we all went and saw that movie in the theater. Had a great time. So I
missed a chance. One of our local theaters reshowed it about 3 or 4 years ago, and I missed my chance to go.
I could watch. That's one of those movies you could watch like anytime.
Over and over again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, definitely. Good stuff.
All right. Let's see. Next. All right, everybody. What is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust? What is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust?
Key word being crust.
Correct.
Nash has never seen Back to the Future in full. Oh my Lord. Nash, you're going to have to rectify that.
Steve, I will accept that. You threw a K in there, but I'm sure that was just a slip of the finger. But it is aluminum. Aluminum is the most prevalent in the crust of the Earth, not the entire Earth, but the crust of the Earth.
Good job, Steve. Did you hear how they pronounce aluminum in UK?
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yep.
Different.
Yep.
That's different. All right, let's get this next movie out. You guys ready? Here we go.
There you go, Chris and Virginia.
Johnny, I apologize. I forgot you were there.
Oh,
You go now.
another great movie.
Just leave that shotgun. Leave it. Right there.
There it is. OC Stacker.
That should have been an easy one right there.
That's another fantastic movie.
Woo, I could watch that all day. Tombstone was so good.
Yep, over and over again.
I hate to say it, but I have to say, I've seen a lot of Val Kilmer movies. Other than The Doors, he was an absolute genius in Tombstone. Absolute genius. The Doors, he was convincing as hell in The Doors, man. I got to give the man kudos. I
never saw that one.
He played one hell of a Jim Morrison. It was like watching Jim himself. It was insane. OC, yeah, it's one of my favorites too, bud. Me and Becky has never seen Tombstone.
That's another one. You got to go see that.
You guys are breaking my heart.
Willow, yes, Willow was a great movie with Val Kilmer.
There's another one. You're breaking my heart.
They actually did a sequel to Willow.
I know. It didn't do well at all.
No, and it was okay. I mean, I watched it, but I probably won't watch it again.
Nah, it's just, yeah. All right, you're up.
All right. How many bones are in the adult human body?
I'm married to an RN. If I don't know that, I don't know anything. I'm married to an RN.
How many bones are in the adult human body?
Nope, not yet. No. OTG,
Nope,
you're a little high. Big test, a little over.
Everybody's over except for Steve Barnes. He's way under. There it is. OC Stacker, 206.
Hey, bonus question. Where are the most bones located?
Oh, I don't know. Is it your hands or your feet?
It's one of the two. I forget. So bonus question that I'm not sure of. I think it was
I think it's your feet.
It was either feet or hands. I can't remember. I thought it was feet. I don't know. I've heard hand. I've heard feet. I think it's the hand because everything is just broken up in there. It's a lot of different moving parts.
It's all bendy.
Yeah, I think it's
all right, brother.
All right, next movie. Let's go. We're cooking on this thing tonight.
Males have one extra. It's a kickstand.
Yeah. I'm not even going there. All right, here we go.
Stop whining. Your kids are soft. You lack discipline.
I love this.
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me. You're not gonna have your mommy stand behind you anymore and wipe your little douches. Oh no, it's time now to turn this mush into muscles. No more complaining, no more Mr. Kimble to go to the bathroom, nothing. There is no bathroom.
There is no bathroom.
FG Stacker. All
Yep,
right.
you got it. I freaking
Oh.
love that movie. That was great.
You can see OC Stacker knew it, but he couldn't think of the name and he put teacher.
OC, you're there. You're on target.
It's not the Tuma.
That's right. A famous line. It's not a tumor. Great freaking movie. Great movie.
All right. Let's see. This one I'm going to hold off because I think we've actually already done that one. So, all right, everybody. Batman. What was the name of Batman's butler? What is the name of Batman's butler? That should be relatively easy.
OC is friends with one of the kids in that movie. That's awesome, dude.
Oh, FG Stacker got it first. Yes, it's Alfred. All right.
Oh, FG
Relic says Jeeves.
Ask
Home Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves. Remember that? Remember that search engine?
Yeah. All right, your turn, brother. You're muted. There you go. Well, you came in and then you went out. There you go. Now you're on. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Just gotta make sure that little red light is on. You're on. I can hear you.
Don't even get me started. All that
hey,
crap.
I do it all the time too.
Dude, all that crap I went through over the last few weeks. All right, here we go.
No, Iron Man. It's not Jeeves. It's Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Yep,
that's right. Good movie. Even though I can't stand what's his name,
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey. You can never liked him for some reason. Too smarmy. Too full of himself. All right, here we go.
There's a difference between us.
Easy one.
You think the people of this country exist to provide you with position. I think your position exists to provide those people with freedom.
Freedom.
And I go to make sure that they have it.
Easy peasy, guys.
Dude, you picked some amazing movies tonight. Fatty McButterpants. Yes.
Yep,
I see him first with Braveheart.
That's what I got. I got Fatty. That's his first point.
Yep. That's such a wonderful movie, dude.
A little long, but man, and they definitely took some historical liberties, but it was still amazing. If you can put all that to the side, everybody's like, it's not historically accurate. Well, what movie is really? Like, very few.
Yeah, it's a movie. They're going to take some liberties.
I mean, did he sleep with the future Queen of England? No. did she get knocked up by William Wallace? No. But it's a movie. It's a freaking movie.
Chris in Virginia said he's never seen Braveheart. Oh, you got to change that. And don't watch the regular one. Watch the full extended version. It's like 3 hours. Fantastic movie.
Damn near 3 hours. That's a long freaking movie. What a great movie. Yeah, being Becky, it was not a documentary. It was full Hollywood. Full on Hollywood, baby.
All right, next question. All right, let's see. Which war was ended by the Treaty of Paris? Which war was ended by the Treaty of Paris? This is one of the hard ones for tonight.
You're singing my tune with the history.
The Treaty of Paris ended what war? Jack Morton. I didn't even see you in here, brother, but you got it correct. The Revolutionary War.
Jack's been here.
I didn't see him in chat.
Yeah, he's been here.
I'm sorry. All right. Yes, is the Revolutionary War.
Oh, it's running tight tonight. The standings are tight tonight. Holy crap.
Yep.
All right, moving along. I don't know how many I got left. It's a couple, maybe. All right, here we go.
Actually, I've only done this twice. Oh. Crashed and burned on the first one. It wasn't pretty.
Another great movie.
Second? I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow, but it's looking good so far.
So far. FG Stacker.
You didn't hear that one.
FG Stacker says Top Gun. Yes,
Top Gun.
yes, Top Gun.
That was an easy one.
And y'all, I don't care who disagrees with me. The sequel to Top Gun, the one called Maverick, freaking phenomenal movie.
It was great, and very few. There isn't a sequel out there that I like.
Yep.
Not one, but that one. It was amazing, and I don't like Tom Cruise. So
well, there's a few of them. That one, then you've got all of the Lethal Weapons were good.
Yep.
The Back to the Futures were good. But there's not many you can say. But yes, Maverick was absolutely phenomenal.
The first three, each one was progressively better, but I think Empire was probably the best, the middle one.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, so Maverick was insane. Even Jen liked it.
You're lagging when the answers start appearing before the audio. Make sure you are on the live chat and make sure you have refreshed. So I would go ahead and refresh and then put it on live chat, because if you refresh, it's going to put you on top chat.
Yeah, we'll give everybody about 30 seconds to make sure they're.
Yep, absolutely. Tom Cruise goes to the wrong church. Yeah, he's a Scientologist. Yep.
To each their own. Just don't push it on me.
Misery was an awesome movie. Misery was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it was.
It was brutal though. Dude, when she hit him with that hammer, I felt that.
High Desert. Yeah, go ahead and take that step. Make sure you're
go ahead and refresh, and then make sure you're on the live chat. Don't do it the other way around, because when you refresh, it's going to put you on top chat automatically.
We'll give it another 15, 20 seconds. Give everybody a shot. It's one of the things about this app I've noticed. Some people just get stuck.
Well, a lot of them have the delays because it has to go through the software and then it has to be transferred to YouTube. And so, of course, it causes the delays. Katie Bates is a good actress. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Yeah, she's one that didn't get caught up in all that Hollywood BS, man. She's always been true to herself for the most part. At least I haven't heard her name in the news.
Chris says, I think it's my connection is poor. I'm thinking about using my phone and cell signal. It's 3 seconds at least ahead of the desktop. Yeah, if you're going to try and do the games and whatnot, I would use whichever one's your fastest. Yep.
Gatita has shot the shot across the bow. Bellows, you better look out, buddy. She's just fired the first shot, man. Watch for that hammer. All right, I think everybody should be freshed up.
All righty. Let's see. Here we go. We'll go with what iconic computer was introduced by Apple in 1984?
How?
So what computer system was launched by Apple in 1984?
Cyberdyne. Terminator.
We're all in trouble now. Yes, we will take Mac. It's actually pronounced Macintosh, but yes, Mac. Nowadays they just call it Mac.
You see Chris is getting that
Chris
first?
in Virginia. Yep,
I got Chris. Yeah, I got Chris. Good job, Chris.
Nicely done.
Well, anybody knows. Nobody says Macintosh. They all say Mac. I mean,
and then the systems were actually called Macintosh, and then eventually they took the end of it off, and now it's just your MacBook Pro and Mac this and Mac that. They took the full length name out of it.
OTG says your knees will be fine. It's the ankles. OTG, it would not be a chat without you, my friend. I swear. All right, let's get it. I think there's maybe. I have 2 left.
Well, we'll keep going until your audio is done.
Yeah,
because I've still got one. I've got 2 or 3 myself. So.
Yep, I've got 2 left. 2 movies left, folks. So let's go.
1, 2. Yeah, I've got 2.
How you started before me?
I don't know.
All right.
No, I've got 3. I've got 3. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
I just saw the most amazing thing of my entire life. First, you gotta do the truffle shuffle. Come on. Do it. Come on. Do it.
Oh, favorite movie of childhood.
Oh God, I love that movie.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, let's see. Bellows. Looks like
Yep,
Bellows
Bellows
maybe
Forge.
first. Yeah, good job, Bellows.
Oh,
The Truffle
freaking
Shuffle.
amazing movie. The Truffle Shuffle.
Bellows, is that your first point?
Yes. Yep. It's his
Oh,
first one tonight.
all right. Good job. He's on the board.
All right. Here's one that some might think is a trick question. What is the world's largest desert? What
That
is
is
the
a
largest? What is the largest desert in the world?
that is a trick question because most of the ones you're going to say are not.
Sean Austin. He said anything sequel. There it is. Being Becky. It is actually Antarctica.
Way to go, Beck.
Yeah. Though it's covered in ice, it qualifies as a desert due to its lack of precipitation, and that's how they consider something a desert is its lack of rain, lack of precipitation. So Antarctica is the largest. Nicely
Yeah,
done, Being Becky.
avocado. Sorry, man. I hate that you got that lag going on, dude. I really do. It does happen to some,
That
unfortunately.
lag is a pain. I hate it.
Yep. So who got that one?
Being Becky.
Okay, so I've got her at 2. Do you have her at 2?
Yep, I sure
right.
do.
All right, we up to date. All right, last movie, guys. Some of you aren't going to get this one, but I guarantee somebody out there will know this movie. One of my favorite series of all time. So let's let it roll. This is number 10. Here we go.
I came here to save you. Oh, yeah? And who's going to come to save you, Junior?
Great one.
I told you. Don't call me Junior.
Don't call me Junior.
Don't call me Junior.
Looks like FG Stacker got it first.
Yeah, FG got it. Oh, I
Last
love that series of
Crusade.
movies. All right, so you've done how many? I've done 10. You had to have done 10.
I've done 10. Yeah, I made
All right.
12, but I've done 10. But
So
we have a solid first place and second place.
Let's agree that FG, you have solidified first place. So
Yep,
you can
with
fit
5.
out. I've got
Steve Barnes in second.
Steve Barnes is a clear second.
Yep. And
We
we got a 4-way tie for third.
Yeah, I got Nash, B and Becky, Chris and Virginia, and OC. You guys are tied. So we'll do one question, and whoever now just you 4, Nash, B and Becky, Chris and Virginia, and OC only answer this question. Whoever gets it, that's third place.
We'll get to third place.
All right, and that's going to be
Alrighty. We're going to go back to the 1980s. Okay.
Woohoo!
What is the best-selling video game of the entire 1980s? The best-selling video game throughout the 1980s.
Oh, OTG got it right off the bat. 372. You win. Damn, OTG.
There it is. OC Stacker.
OC.
Yes, it was Pac-Man. Yes.
Congrats on third.
Right.
So congratulations. We got FG, first place. Steve Barnes, congrats on second. And OC took third. The last question.
Fantastic.
Good job,
done.
guys. Good job. Good job. Appreciate everybody. I hope you guys had fun with that.
Oh, I had a blast.
You guys still digging the movie format?
I'm loving the audio thing that you're doing, dude.
Yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys are digging the movie stuff. Because there's a whole lot.
Says fun trivia. I'm glad you're enjoying it because we enjoy it too. It's a lot of fun.
Yep. There's a whole lot of movies for me to pick from. All kinds of genres, all kinds of decades. Problem is, we got to be mindful that I'm guessing a lot of Gen X and after, for the most part. Some a little before Gen X.
Oh yeah.
I think that would be the majority is like Gen X and maybe a little bit after, but we've got a few veterans in here too. So I don't want to go too far back.
Well, go ahead and put your email in the chat. Y'all remember the 3 winners. Make sure you send the email to Stack Attack so we can get you verified and your shipping information verified and get your goodies sent out. Steve Barnes, of course, this is coming from Stack Attack, not me. So, it's not something I can hand deliver to you. So make sure you send him that email so he can get your stuff shipped out.
So it is silver and gold Stack Attack. I got to shorten that. Yahoo.com. It's a pain in the ass to type.
Well, it is, but everybody's used to it now.
True. So there you go, folks. There's my email. Yeah, this was on my channel this week. So email me, and I will get your stuff out a hell of a lot faster than the last time.
For anybody from the greatest generation in here, depends on what you consider to be the greatest generation.
The World War II era.
Baby boomers.
As long as we do a lot of Tombstone, he's good with the movies.
Tombstone's such a fantastic movie, dude.
Well, it looks like everybody's having fun with it. So we'll keep doing that, guys.
Keep doing it. Yep, absolutely. Love it.
It's kind of a pain to put together, but I think the end result is worth it. I think I've got a template now to make it a lot faster. So I just zip through.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Just a little bit of editing time in it.
Fun times. Got my 20th wedding anniversary tomorrow. Easy now. I'm a boomer. Well, congratulations. 20 years.
Congrats.
Marriages just don't last like that anymore. Congratulations, man. Very cool.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Big Test, to both of you.
I'm also Gen X, Bellows Forge. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Most of us here are probably Gen X, believe it or not.
I would say the majority. If I had to guess, I'd say the majority are Gen X.
Yeah.
A couple before that.
In my analytics, most of my viewers are in the 40s to 50s age range.
Yeah, a few in the 30s. I get the 30s.
Yeah. I mean, I got the whole spectrum, but the largest is the 40s and 50s.
My female population finally went up. It's up to 2%.
I would say mine's under 2%.
Come on, even the ladies can stack. You make sure you get your girls and your wives and everybody into that.
I hate wearing these things for so long, but I can't read any of the chat without them.
Born in 66. Yep. Boomer. 7's a boomer. 7, I did get your email, by the way. I don't know if I've responded, but I did get your email. I don't have poker chips, but I will send out a swag pack. So
all right, everybody, we've got to drive this fella nuts. Poker chips. I even thought about just ordering some and sending them to him.
Well, I think the new one with the new logo. Now that I've changed it, down here, it'd make a hell. They look good.
We got to do this as a poker chip too.
Well, what I might do is I might do that one.
Do like a bundles of 50.
Why am I pointing? I can't. Whatever. This one, the Stacker's Corner on the back and my logo on the front. Since
that's a good idea. I should do that because I've done the other poker chips, but now I can put the Stacker's Corner logo on the reverse.
Mm-hmm.
I might order those this week.
I got to tell you, you guys in the chat, I got to tell you, I'm really proud about this show. I want it to be good. And I know MSJ wants it to be good. And I think we put a lot of effort in making it fun and making it interesting. And, we're not a Yankee channel by any stretch. We're not a Yankee chat where the chat is just going blue, like it's in constant motion. But you know what? It's fun to us because it's like there's more of a connection there with a smaller chat, a smaller community. And here it is. We're getting ready to close it out. We're still sitting at 31. So that's awesome. That's awesome. The only reason we do it is because we enjoy doing it. So I hope you guys are
everything.
Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Chip
That's
Lab,
where I get mine. It's not labs with an S, it's single, but that's where I get mine from.
What are they, about $70-$80?
I wait and I catch the sales, and I can usually get 100 of them for less than $1 a piece. And I buy them in bundles of 50. So, but every now and then they have a 20% off sale. So when I decide I'm going to do them, I'll wait for that sale.
I'll make a deal.
If you got a brand new account, I'm pretty sure if you get a brand new account, your first order is 20% off.
All right. I'll make a deal with you. I'll check on that. But if you give me a heads up next time they're running a sale, I'll do it. How about that? You guys all heard me. Everybody heard me in the chat. Okay.
All right. Now, everybody in here, go to chiplab.com and check on a regular basis. And whenever they see that sale going on, everybody's got to send him an email. Make your poker chips. Make your poker chips.
Gatita, we're getting ready to close out with the copper. We haven't forgotten. We're going to do that.
Actually, I did forget, so I'm glad she said something.
I remembered it.
And
Thank
this
you,
is
Big
for
Tess. Appreciate that.
this is 3 of the. Actually, I've got it taped in half, but it's the Standing Liberty Coppers. There's the reverse,
Dude,
and they
that's
are
the
approved finish.
exact same way I packaged mine when I sent them out. Just like
Yep,
that.
and then I've got a single. So
Yep.
you'll be getting all 3 of these. And Tony won them on the stream last week, and he asked us to pay it forward tonight in the stream. So there we go. So we'll give you all about a minute to make sure you put copper in the chat, COPPER. He has been collecting for about a half an hour. So make sure you put copper in the chat for your chance to win these 3. And
Yeah, I'm
the
only
winner,
showing,
make
guys,
sure you send me an
I'm
email.
only
so I can send
showing
them out.
17. There's only 17 entries in there.
Go ahead and share that screen, and that'll get folks to do it too.
All right, let's do it. Share screen. How about that? How about that?
There we go.
We're up to 20.
Yep. And I will get these shipped out. Most likely it'll be Monday before I ship them out. I tend to do all my shipments on Mondays. And it's just because I leave so early for work and get home so late that I just pack things up over the weekends.
You may want to drop your email, change your screen name to your email.
Can I change my screen? Oh, I sure can.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just put my email in place of it. Please send my trivia. FG is saying, please send my trivia winnings to whomever wins the copper drawing. All right. Well, that was nice of you, FG.
That's awfully kind of you.
He's had enough of winning, I guess. I don't know.
FG, first place. Cool. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much.
He's so sick of excellence.
I'm glad he mentioned something. We've got, where's it at? The copper pours. Y'all, I tried, and I was talking to Stack Attack about it. I tried to do this pour. For some reason, my furnace would not remelt the old pour.
Really?
I had it, I tried it that night. I was talking to you, and it was in there for over an hour and would not melt. Wow. So I cut it up. I cut it up into little pieces with my bandsaw and put it in there. The next day, I left it in there for an hour and a half, and it would not melt.
Are you serious?
At 2,000 degrees.
Holy
but I recently got in a package just a couple days ago from Silver and Cigars. I had sent him a buffalo he didn't even know existed. He collects buffalo rounds. And he sent me a 10-pound box of copper pipes.
Nice.
And he had a little note, make something. So I've got some fresh copper. So I'm going to try this weekend again to do this pour. I tried, and it just would not melt it. So we'll see. I've got some fresh stuff, so I'll give it another go this weekend.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll pour these things and we'll put them up for sale. Did we decide on auction style or set price? I think it was literally 50-50.
It was split down the center. So I think we'll talk about it next week after we've got them and let folks in the chat decide, if they want to try and auction them off and get what we got, or, we'll get all that sorted out. There's Tony right there. Tony is the one that is donating these for this giveaway. So thank you again, Tony, for your generosity.
Tony, you're the man. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome.
Buy it now is much easier. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is. Auctions are just fun, though.
Well, the last one we did, folks went nuts. They absolutely had a great time with it, and I thought it was fun. I actually need to do an auction anyway. I've been talking about it for like 2 months, and I've got like 60 ounces of silver set aside for the sale, and I just keep forgetting to take the time and set it up.
Am I making a pit bull mold? If I can find a good one, like a good mold, yeah.
FG, can you 3D print a pit bull's face?
Gotta do one for my baby girl, my Pitty.
No fun when you lose by a buck. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely correct.
He is not a fan of the auction format. I can definitely see that.
Now I can tell y'all, done out of silver, they're definitely going to be auctioned.
Yeah,
because we're not going to do many of them in silver.
That's right.
Yeah, because those are going to be, they're just going to be pricey to make.
Well, and we're going to have to set. We're going to have to set it at least at spot too. So the opening bid is going to be at spot by weight.
Let's see, no pin. All right, so we got 20 entries, 32 in chat. So good luck to everybody. We're going to do 2 drawings. We've got the one for these 3, and then Stack Attack has something as well. So good luck to everybody. We'll see who wins the copper.
All right, FG, I got you. I'll send you a picture of her. She's it's my baby. She's sweet as she can be.
Fantastic.
All right, let me close this out first of all, so I don't confuse myself. I do a lot of that lately. It is what it is. All right, where is the damn thing?
There you go. Humble Stacker just got in there too.
All right, here we go, guys.
He got in earlier.
Let's roll this thing. Who's going to get
roll that beautiful bean footage? Ta-da! Oh, see, Stacker. All right.
See, he was denigrating the auction format, and he goes ahead and wins. He wins on the random.
All right. Oh, see, I've got your shipping info and all, so I will get this sent out to you. Congrats, brother. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Up in the top right, you can hit draw again, and you can do a new spin, or you can just start it over from scratch if you want to change the keyword. That is up to you.
Yeah, we'll change up the keyword. What are we auctioning off?
What
the second part?
You had something that didn't get claimed from 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's this. Let me minimize this. And it is.
Awesome. Thank you. Can you send my 3rd place win to 7 stacks? All right. So I will send him his copper. You send his 3rd place win to 7 stacks.
All right. Well, I'm just losing everybody here.
Everybody's running away.
All right. So this wasn't claimed last week. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but
it was from 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. This wasn't claimed.
There you go. That's good focus.
Beautiful Kennedy, guys. 1964 Kennedy. Absolutely mint-delicious.
Yep, beautiful condition.
Beautiful 50-cent piece. So that's what we missed out on last week. Never claimed. It was never claimed.
Larry says, fine, I'll claim it.
I'm sure you will. Let's see. So let me get that thing set again. All right.
I'm so tired. It's been a long one.
Oh, it's gonna be nice to get some sleep tonight. Yeah, hopefully,
I slept in 2 hours this morning. That's probably what's wrong with me. I slept too much last night. I actually got 8 hours. No, 9. I got 9 hours.
That'll do it.
I usually only get 6.
I'm lucky if I get 4 to 5. Seriously, usually it's 4.
Yeah.
I cannot sleep through the night, man, and I wake up just trashed in the morning. I gotta
go sleep. I don't have any problem sleeping. I've just been on the same schedule so long that even if I don't have an alarm set, I usually wake up within an hour or two of my regular alarm.
What I'll do is I found that if I go hit the free weights, I go in the man cave and hit the free weights. Yeah. And usually that gets the blood pumping and it wakes me up a little bit.
I bet.
And then I can get my coffee and I feel a little bit humane. But yeah, man, 4 hours, it's not enough. It's not healthy. It's just not healthy.
Larry, there was no trivia the last 2 weeks because we were doing the 1 year giveaways.
It was part 1 of the 1 year anniversary bash. Part 1.
Yep. And it was a Kennedy, the one he just showed on screen that wasn't claimed.
Reload the stalker fund. Yeah, Bellows, I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Y'all make sure you get Kennedy in the chat.
Got 15, 30 in the chat. Hey, you know what I noticed?
Y'all are watching on the TV. Grab your phones.
I was fooling around with YouTube on the TV, and I pulled up one of my videos.
Does your wife know?
What?
You were fooling around with YouTube.
No, don't tell her. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wascally wootubes.
Hunting wascally wootubes.
Wascally wootube. But anyway, I noticed when you guys watch my videos on the phone or even the laptop, it gives the short commercials, the real short ones that you can skip. Yeah. But if you watch them on TV, it's the damn long ones that you can't even skip.
The anti-skip.
Oh yeah, you can't skip them. I'm like, what is this? So I don't know if I guess it's just for TV or what, but I won't watch my own videos.
I've never watched it on TV before. I always watch it on my computer.
Check that out pull up one of your videos on TV next time you get a chance. and see if you get hit with the long non-skippables. It's weird because I don't like that. I don't
to be
like
honest with you, I have YouTube Premium, so I don't
Mhm.
get commercials anyway.
So
So I wouldn't know. Yeah.
The dogs know. What do the dogs know, Big Test? They know everything. They know stuff I don't know.
All right, we got 16 entries. 16 entries.
Give
I
it
have premium, no ads.
one more minute. One more minute. I think everybody that's going to be in it is in it, right down to Larry.
I have noticed that, so I cast from my phone to my TV. That actually makes sense. Yeah.
Smart. But yeah, the TV was playing the long ass commercials, the ones you can't even skip through. I'm like, you sneaky sons of.
Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit.
Bad enough they take freaking how much of your revenue? They take what? More than half.
It's like 40%, something like that.
Glad I can work for YouTube. You're welcome, YouTube.
The donations are the same. I think they take 35% of donations, like super chats and stuff like that.
You know what I was thinking about doing instead of taking the for those that want to donate for shipping and stuff, I was thinking about putting like a Cash App up. It's cheaper. And YouTube won't make anything on it.
See, I tried YouTube on the TV, but couldn't see the chat comments. Only on this phone. Well, I mean, if you're watching on the TV, it's good to have your phone so you can interact in like giveaways and stuff anyway. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Big Test, I got you. Yeah, I fool around on YouTube. I am a tomfoolery. All right, so we got 17.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, guys. Let's go ahead and pop this baby. And draw. You varmint. Draw, varmint.
Good luck. Good luck.
Who's getting that beautiful 50? Who's getting that beautiful 50? Nash.
Nash at Pure Metals. All right.
Good job, Nash.
Cool. Good deal. Nash is awesome.
Congrats, Nash.
Ooh, it is 10:30. Holy smokes.
Yep. Time past my bedtime.
Yeah, I got to pack everything up, get ready for work tomorrow.
Face reality. I'm going to be up. If I'm being realistic, I'm going to be up at least till midnight. Easy.
I go to bed. I pretty much go to bed at midnight every night.
Yeah, I can't fall asleep. OC says that's a smart idea. I'm assuming you're talking about the Cash App option, but not everybody has it, so we're gonna have to list a bunch. If you don't have, we'll have to talk about that in the next one. See what options work best.
I never thought about it. It actually is a good idea. I just never thought about it before.
I mean, look, they get enough of my damn revenue from the regular videos, man. If somebody's being kind enough to donate to this chat, why the hell should YouTube get 30-40% of that? Why?
See that's always been my thinking. I understand from the ad revenue.
Yeah, keep that. It is what it is. But
like when I make a donation, like a super chat or anything like that, that should go directly to the creator, because it's a donation to that creator. Yeah, so it always bugged me about that.
YouTube didn't do anything. Good night, Big Test. Good having you, brother. Yeah, so we're going to explore that option.
Stay safe. We'll see you next week.
The only thing is you got to make sure everybody has access to it. Some don't have like pay options like that. If they don't, they can go the old school route and do the YouTube, I guess.
Take care, Steve Barnes. Have yourself a great one, man. See you, Mr. Steve. Warrens, again, I'm sure.
All right. Well, what do you figure?
It's time to call it a night, brother.
It's time to call it. Thank you guys, everybody that hung in there with us, had a good time. We had a blast tonight.
Oh yeah,
we do every
These
Wednesday.
Are always fun.
Had a blast with you guys. It's almost, I don't know how about you guys. It feels like family. It feels like you see the same faces, and it's almost like a big family.
We're gonna have a cookout.
We should have a get together someday, but everybody's so scattered. I mean, it's almost impossible. So, but everybody is appreciated, no matter where you're tuning in from. We thank you, and I wish you guys a fantastic. It's Wednesday. We're almost off the hook here. Another couple days.
Yep, get a nice weekend.
I'm gonna make the most of it. I did yard work all last weekend. I'm done with that mess.
No, I'm hoping over the next course of the several days through the weekend and whatnot, we can get this studio done. So my guys have started working on it yesterday. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll keep you all posted when that's finished. I'm really excited about that.
Yep. Good night, Nash. Good night, Tony. Good night,
Y'all
Larry.
stay safe. Have a great night, guys.
Nan, take care. And that's it. So we're signing off. Silver and Gold Stack Tack.
My silver journey.
You guys stay blessed. Have a great week. Have a great weekend coming up. I'll see you on Sunday. I'll have something out. Not sure what it's going to be, but I'll have a video. 4:00 on Sunday, normal. And what do you got going?
Tuesday. My next one will be on Tuesday.
All right. So check in with us and see what we got rolling. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the support. And take care. Wish you all the best. Get stacked.
Y'all take care. Have a great night and God bless.
Night.